Hello everyone, welcome to Topic of the Day. In this video, we are going to discuss about euthanasia, that is mercy killing. So this topic has recently come up in news as a petition has been filed in the Delhi High Court to stop a person from traveling to Europe for euthanasia who was suffering from chronic fatigue syndrome. So before we discuss about euthanasia, let us talk in brief about the chronic fatigue syndrome. It is also known as myalgic encephalomyelitis. Now, CFS is a disease that affects the nervous system, the immune system, and the body's production of energy. The potential triggers would include a viral or bacterial infection, hormonal imbalances, and genetic predispositions. CFS can affect anyone from children to adults of all the ages. Now, if we talk about euthanasia, it is about providing painless death to individuals who would not survive without medical facilities. In Greek, EU stands for good and Thantos stands for death. So the word euthanasia says good death. Now let us talk about the difference between active and passive euthanasia. When we talk about active euthanasia, it is positive or aggressive in nature. It talks about intentional death by direct intervention that is performed to end meaningless existence by lethal doses of drug or injection. Therefore, it results into quicker death and all forms are illegal. It is not allowed in India. Now, when we talk about passive euthanasia, it is also known as negative or non-aggressive euthanasia, in which intentional death is a result of not providing essential care, food, water, and discontinuing, withdrawing, or removing artificial life support systems. It is slower, uncomfortable, and all forms are legal. As of now, it is allowed in India by the Supreme Court. Now let us talk about the significance of euthanasia. Firstly, it is to end the pain. Euthanasia provides a way to relieve the intolerably extreme pain and suffering of an individual. Furthermore, it respects the choice of dignified life under Article 21. The Article 21 of Indian Constitution clearly provides for living with dignity. In addition, the energy of doctors and hospital beds can be used for those people whose lives can be saved. And lastly, it relieves the patients from extreme pain and suffering and also ends the mental agony of the relatives. Now let us talk about some of the issues related to euthanasia. First of all, it challenges the medical ethics of saving lives, advancing medical sciences, and also it is morally wrong to end life, as there are recurring cases of miracles with patients coming out of coma after years. In these cases also, it is morally very incorrect to end the life of the person. Secondly, the vulnerable people like disabled ones can become more prone to using euthanasia as a means to end their lives. And lastly, the critic says that if suicide is not allowed, then euthanasia should also not be allowed. Now let us talk about the rights, cases and legalities related to euthanasia in India. First of all, we have the state of Maharashtra versus Maruti Shripati Dubal case, which stated that right to life includes right to die and section 309 is struck down. It was upheld by Supreme Court in P. Rathinam versus Union of India case. Secondly, we have the Gyan Kaur versus State of Punjab, which went against previous stance and stated for no legal euthanasia. Further on, there is Section 306 of the IPC, in which the acts of aiding and abetting suicide are punished. Next is the Naresh Maratra Sakhi versus Union of India case, which distinguished euthanasia from suicide. Furthermore, in the year 2018, the Supreme Court, in the Aruna Shahbag case, made the right to die in a dignified way a part of right to life under Article 21. Therefore, recognizing the living wills made by terminally ill patients who are likely to go into a permanent vegetative state and laid down the guidelines for the same. Now, in the given scenario, what can be the possible way forward? First of all, the tendency to end life should be lessened by proper care and instilling hope and positivity. But sometimes it is reasonable to end patient suffering and relatives' agony. Therefore, taking the path of euthanasia seems to be correct. In addition, the active voluntary euthanasia can make murder easy, so it must be avoided. Now let us take up one practice question on this topic. Consider the following statements regarding euthanasia. First, active euthanasia refers to death by not providing essential, necessary and ordinary care or food and water. Second, The Aruna Shahbag case upheld the right to die in a dignified way as a part of right to life under Article 21. Which of the given above statements are correct? You can take a moment and write your answers in the comment section below. So as we know, the correct answer is B. That is, only the second statement is correct. The first statement is wrong, as active euthanasia talks about intentional death by direct intervention, and which is done by lethal doses of drug or injection. So therefore, the correct answer is option B only. And well, with this, we call it a wrap of today's edition of Topic of the Day. I hope you liked the video. We will see you with some other topic tomorrow. Till then, take care and do stay tuned.